Love is overrated.
Well, Jason, he's kind of got a point there, but because I always make point in saying love is the term. If you say love is just a word that gets thrown around from time to time. You might mean it, but one day you will actually mean it if you find the right person. So you never know, Ricky, it could actually happen for you someday.
My mind is going into philosophy now. I think it was what is love? What does love mean? It's just it can be balance and brain. I'm gonna geeky about it.
Okay, but there must be people in your life that you would say you love.
Oh, of course, my parents, but I think what I was saying, the love for your parents is different from love for your friends.
Do you know?
Your love for friends slightly different to the love you feel for your parents.
Do you know?
You feel love slightly. So you feel different kind of love for your friends than you do for your parents.
I suppose that's a good question. I don't know. I mean they do say you can choose you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So there's a different mechanism by which we come to appreciate people and value them.
But everybody is slightly different. So for me, I can choose my family, but I can't choose my friends. For me, I think everybody's different.
In the kind of way I was going to say, I kind of agree with Ricky sometimes, because.
No, sorry, let's just stop there. Sorry, what did you just say? You agree with Ricky? This is the first time we've been doing this show? 2-3 years? I just want this moment to land.
What do you mean? Stop, let the flow go.
Let it go, huh? Let it go.
So what do you mean? What do you mean?
Look, in a way, as I said, it don't happen often, but I do agree with him what he said there, because there is love different kind of love when you find that person and you want to be with them, and you have love for your parents. It's a different kind of love, because I've been thinking about that a lot since I've been off, and boy, you don't want to hear what I think about it, because it's scary. It even freaked me out.
Okay.
And I haven't said this to anyone. I wanted to try and kiss Frank and song it, and I never said to you, I sort of said to you to ask you what you think. I'm since I've been off, I've had really vivid dreams of, it's weird, finding someone to love and being there and going down the like what you done, going down the chapel aisle. No, not going down the road. Going down the chapel aisle to meet the love of your life, and
that's something.
That's someone's phone outside. Yeah. There's romantic music just coming in. That's amazing.
That's Dan's phone.
I just realized.
That's good.
Well, hang on, I'm going to stop there.
No. I'm sorry. But that idea. So you are a romantic. You have, you want to.
I do admit, I do believe, which I'm taking a quote from the Undateables. There is someone out there for everybody, which that it's a good show. But I'm just stealing that quote. But
they didn't invent that quote. That's everybody.
That's for everyone. But I firmly believe if you want to go out and get that, by all means go and grab, but with all hands. Sorry, if you find something like that in your life, grab with all hands. Put your arms around, don't let it go. But because love is not going, like my mother said, if what's for you will not pass you by.
Yeah, and if you're cynical or if you tell yourself, if you're pessimistic, that makes things harder, doesn't it?
If you don't believe, it's not going to happen to me, well, like, it's not.
Well, to be honest, Glen, to be realistic about it, it doesn't happen for everyone. Everyone is, like, the world is too complicated.
I know.
So just let me finish. The world is too complicated. For everyone to fall in love, it's not going to happen for everyone, but it will happen for a lot of people. Not every single person.
That's true.
No, I do remember.
How I interpret what Glen is saying is that if you tell yourself it's definitely not going to happen,
it won't.
Then it won't.
But
that's a different thing. It's not that telling yourself it will happen means it will happen.
And another thing,
you have to be open to it.
If you're not open to it, you're going to say, what's the point? Love's not going to happen to me, and who's going to love me? A person in the future or whatever, you know? But take the disability out for the moment, because I know someone's dying to say that about love. But it don't matter if you have a disability.
Who's dying to say it?
You might be.
No.
Good. Because I hope you're not. I know, but I hope you're not. But anyway, despite whether you have one or not, if it's for you, it will be right, it'll be your right fit and right connection for you. But if it's not a perfect connection, it won't join up.
And so when you were sick at home for the last few weeks, this was a thought that kind of comforted you.
Yeah, many other thoughts as well.
Actually, do you think, because I was thinking on this one, the philosophy of it, do you think being in a relationship with someone, it's kind of like a friendship with a higher, deeper connection of friendship with someone? You know what I mean?
Well, a friendship has to be something.
Because if you think about it, friendship is the basis of getting to know someone. It's the basis of getting to know the person more deeply. So if you take a level up from that, then you know.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a very interesting thought. And on that note, I am going to jump in with a quote of the day. I've been looking through the quotes of the day, and so the website that I use for quotes of the day does quotes on art, nature, politics, history, and stuff like this. And there's always a quote on love, and I've been scanning through all of them to see which ones seemed worth talking about. But based on what you just said, Ricky, there's an author called James Thurber, and I know the name of the guy.
Could you?
I don't know what he's written.
Could you just before you read that out, go to the comment in the chat?
The comment is just Val saying hi at the start of the session.
So
here's the love quote of the day. According to James Thurber, love is what you've been through with somebody.
That's good.
And I thought that fit what you were saying there, without me trying to jump in with like my interpretations of things.
If you're in love,
So,
I suppose.
The more you've been through with somebody.
So the only, that's because the only person, the only people you would actually have went through that with in the beginning would be your parents.
Yeah.
And your brothers and stuff like that.
But we could say that people who are in loving romantic relationships with each other have been through more together than they have with just the friend they meet every once in a while. You know what I mean? That this is a very, I know how fond you are of logic, that this is a kind of a very simple but almost logical way of talking about how we connect with people. That, you know, that if you were, if you weren't in love with the people you love are the people you spend the most time with. Because if you didn't love someone and you didn't like them and you didn't want to go through things with them, you would just
avoid them.
Disconnect, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that as well, and I heard if you didn't love someone, you wouldn't fight with them. You just would say, okay, whatever, and just get over it.
Yeah, or it's not my problem. I don't care about it.
No emotion will come into it at all. But so, instead think about anger, emotion, intelligence, then they come into play as well with relationships with people. So
Interesting.
this is good. Oh, this is good. This is good. I love it.
Oh, thanks, Timothy Spall.
So are you changing your mind about love?
No. I just like to talk about the philosophy and the logical side of things.
Interesting.
So-
yeah, yeah.
So there's no point in continuing this conversation, so?
No, it is. Like,
Oh, look at it.
So if you meet someone down the road, if you leave this building, right? You walk down the street. You meet this person and say, God, she's really good looking and everything. I like to get to know her. You go for coffee. Your relationship develops for one another.
yeah, but I'm not planning on doing that because I don't want to.
Yeah, all right.
So,
But please wait until I finish my point, please. So if you go down the street, meet them, develop your conversation over coffee or whatever, and get to know each other, and she says to you, oh, what about swapping numbers? You say yeah or no, which you're entitled to say no, I just want to stay friends. So if she wants more than that, what would your answer be there? Would you say straight away no, or just
again, I'm not looking for it, so it's irrelevant.
Okay. Oh, well, that
like I said, some people just want that, some people don't want that. And one of them.
okay, I'm aware of that, but that shut down pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's fine.
But why does that bother you? Why does it bother you that he doesn't think the way you do?
No, don't bother me, but I'm just saying.
Well, you call it shooting down. You know, he was just giving his opinion.
Yeah, no, well, it's not shooting down, but surely you're entitled to try and go and do something, not put yourself down straight away.
No, I'm not putting myself
Well, okay, but that's the way I thought it came across to me. Okay, fair enough.
I can't say clear.
Yeah, I think I'm hearing the disconnect here, which is Ricky's saying he doesn't want it. You think he's saying it's unlikely to happen to him.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to throw a spanner in the works and leave it at this to pond over for next week. I think love. Sometimes I don't believe in love, but other times I do. So you just have to be happy if you don't get love at all in your life. You have to find inner happiness somehow. That's all I'm going to say.
That's what I think. That's what I think as well. I think there's more to life than just trying to find someone. There's more to existence. Just live life and just be happy in your life.
And can I interpret this bit? Are you talking about you have to love yourself? Is this what you're saying?
I think
no, I'm talking from experience.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, like, it's more to life. You know, you're above ground. This is a good day. It's a good day when you can wake up and you can say, I'm alive today. So that's a good day. So I think focus on that more than finding love. If it comes around, it comes around. If it doesn't, so just be happy to be alive. That's what I think.
I still have trouble distinguishing that from loving yourself, valuing your own life and valuing your own experience and your own existence. That's what that sounds like to me.
What do you mean?
That's what that sounds like to me. That does sound like loving yourself.
Okay.
I mean, you know, that's. But
When I thought about like like finding a partner,
Okay.
like romantic.
I see. So essentially, what we're saying is there are different kinds of love.
Yes.
I think I am probably as you said a while ago, and I'm getting back to only now, sorry, that I am kind of a romantic person because I do like watching all them dating programs like Love, I used to like Undateables, and I'm stuck into, and I cannot miss it, any night it's a Monday night song. I think it's on Mondays, and if I don't see it, it's on again Thursdays. It's loving that
Undateables.
on that dating program up in
First
Dublin,
dates.
First Dates. I love that program.
Can I ask a question before we go? Does anyone listen to love songs?
I used to, in Lim 95, and then I got fed up with
I
it.
have to say I do like them. I mean, I'm not like romantic, but I do like them. Something funny.
And this again, this is a kind of so there's and then Park says there's different types as well. Exactly. So has anyone heard of Diane Warren? Diane Warren is a songwriter who wrote a load of Celine Dion songs,
Okay.
and she wrote the Aerosmith song "I Don't Want to Close My Eyes."
Don't want to fall asleep.
Don't
like
Want to
that
Miss a
song.
Thing. I think that's what it's called. And she wrote, "Can't Fight the Moonlight." She wrote all these very famous love songs, and a lot of them became themes for movies. And she's been single her whole life. She's never been in a relationship. And yet she's written songs that people walk down the aisle to, that people think are the most romantic songs ever. It's just
It just goes to show you it mightn't be for everybody.
or it's just everyone has
Or
different.
everyone has-
everyone has a different notion of it.
Or
different
everyone-
relationship to the idea.
Everyone might be happy in their own place, in their own body,
Exactly.
and their own time in life.
But I will say it was very interesting to hear you guys talk it out today. We haven't had this dynamic in a while. So well done, good show.